Good morning everyone, welcome to Manx Grand Prix TV Live. It's Thursday. We'd usually have our senior race and our second lightweight race on the Friday, but it's been pushed forward. Nick Jeffries, how are you this morning?
Actually, thank you for that, Sam. It's not Tom Bowers, it's not James Bowers, it's Sam Bowers doing a great job. I'm powered by Strepsils today, but hope to get us through the day.
Did you have enough honey last night?
Yes, well, the lovely Mrs. Bowers, Mummy Bowers, has lavished honey all over me. Look, noises you say, that's over me. But lightweight race, ultra lightweight race, going ahead, sadly without Andy Farrell.
It is.
Announced his retirement, I believe. What a great record he has in the Manx Grand Prix.
Great record.
It's sadly missed.
We must remember he's the reigning champion of this class from last year. He did the double last year, but we've got a new, we've got the old guard moving to the side and the new guard coming in with Mr. James Hines, winner of the lightweight race yesterday.
Sensational talent by James Hines yesterday.
19 years old.
I can't speak highly enough of him, and I'm sure he seems to have an old head on young shoulders, so it feels though he's going to go with the pressure quite well.
Yeah.
Will we hear the Master Lays again?
Possibly.
First written in 1792 for the war against Austria. Just thought I'd mention that. Thank you, Wikipedia.
It was a beautiful rendition by Lancelot Unishart's team yesterday, reduced him to tears.
And me. Oh, it's marvellous, yeah.
Right, let's have a word with James Hines. Actually, we'll grab Dave Butler first, James, with Manx Radio.
Looks like a bit of a lonely start for you again.
Dave, good morning. It's a bit windy today, those locks will be flying out the back of your bike.
Oh yeah, sure. I don't know, should we give it a go? We'll see what it's like at the first lap and see how we get on. Who does your hair, by the way?
Who does my hair?
Just grow
naturally, mate. Grow naturally. I'm trying to emulate you.
Maybe a bit to go yet.
A mullet next year, mate.
Oh, that's Matt Stevens in the fairness, like, but yeah, look, we'll see how we get on. Darrell's not starting, so there's a bit of a gap between us all. And obviously Andy's not starting either, so a bit of a clear road ahead of me. So see how we get on.
Good luck.
We have fun. Cheers. Thanks.
Gary Vines, number 7. That's a great number to be away.
There he is.
Only 2 riders ahead of you. A bit blowy for you today. Be aware of that.
I'll struggle on this. Might only pull 5th up the mountain, but see how it goes. Do get blown around quite a bit.
Well, you're a big lad for a little 2-stroke and all that, but you know, you've got a tall screen there, get it tucked on to get your head down, get your arse up.
Yeah, just about get a good cramp in the shoulders and the neck, but yeah, it's okay.
And you're okay having ridden last night and back again this morning?
No, well, the bike sat itself.
I think you can say that on the MGP TV line. That's okay. It did what?
It was totally ducking fudge.
Yeah, I got it.
Got the corner bridge.
Someone's done an all-nighter then, have they?
Yeah, we finished at 2 o'clock this morning. Then I ran it on the dyno this morning, and it seems all right. So I just really want to get finished now. I've got a great.
You've got it jetted up very well for the cold air, I think.
Yeah, I'm safe anyway. So I'm hoping this will probably. The bike might come to me a bit in this weather.
You deserve some success after last night, I think. Gary, good luck. Okay,
thank you. Cheers.
That's Gary Vines, number 7 away. Only 3 bikes ahead of him today.
Let's have a word with Michael Prix if we can. We always seem to be interrupting him when Paul Owen's giving him advice. Sorry, Paul. Second time this week we've interrupted there.
That's all right.
You know what I'm going to talk to you about? Yesterday's pit stop. What happened there?
Well, we just wanted to chill out and take our time, no rush. It was just one of them, but the tank had vacuumed and we couldn't physically pull the cap off.
Right, okay.
I got a 360 cam and we watched it back yesterday. Fair play to this man, he had a good go, you know, he was beating the tank, he was doing his level, he was, for sure. But yeah, it was literally just as simple as that. Back in the tank and couldn't get the cap off.
So obviously hoping for better luck on the second lap today?
That problem won't be happening today, that's for sure. But yeah, the plan is the same as we done yesterday. Steady away, flow and enjoy.
My beloved mother has already been mentioned twice in this live stream thanks to Nick Jeffries. Said you were flying through Brandywell trying to make up time on that last lap yesterday.
Yeah. You do, don't you? You know, you don't have such a good pit stop, and it is important, to get a good time in the pit. So we races at the end of the day. We're going to push on a little bit, try and get it back, and we.
Well, 2 races today to look forward to, and good luck, mate.
Thank you very much.
Well, I've got with me now, I've got last night's winner, James Hines, black record holder. I think see you've given it a wash down from last night, James.
Yeah, I have got all the champagne off, yeah.
Well, that was a challenge for you. How did it feel out last night? A fantastic performance, and then out again first thing this morning.
Yeah, well, Chuck, it's going to be a bit harder today because of the wind. Like, I don't think it'll pull 6 gear over the mountain, but
Gary Vines has said just the same.
Yeah. Use a bit more fuel, but we should be all right. I've had a litre and a half left. You know, when I've been pulling 6 gear, so it should be all right, like.
James, you seem to have an old head on young shoulders. How do you do it?
Don't know, really. Bit of experience, I think.
I think you've got a great future ahead of you. Just get your head down today, you also just ride your own race. You'll be all right, but we're looking out for you. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you very much. Cheers.
James Hind there with a great prospect for the future of the Isle of Man racing. More people like him, please. Breath of fresh air.
Speak to Dave Quine if we can. Dave, second go on this lightweight machine today. You feeling confident?
Yes,
How was yesterday's race for you?
just I don't know what it is. I'm just going with both bikes at the moment, but hopefully get a good run on this today.
Any changes overnight in preparation for today?
A couple of small changes to the front and a new rear tyre. And that's it.
Good luck.
Cheers.
Right, who else got to talk to now? I just saw an old timer there, Noel Clegg, just come past. Noel's giving great service to the Isle of Man racing. Of course, who can forget Noel's daughter, Rachel Clegg, who's featured on many a calendar, dressed fairly scantily. Yeah, that's given a smile to Sam Bowers' face, I can tell you. The great Mr. George, Alex George, I think. No, Alex George. Here you are again. You're going to love this Manx Grand Prix, don't you?
They can't get me away. They tried to force me onto the boat, but I fought vigorously, and here I am.
50 years on since Alex George had a fantastic win in the lightweight race. There's the lightweight race again. There's nothing's changed.
Yeah, 50 years.
Nice a few 2 strokes.
I think these things are a lot quicker than what we were riding.
Well, I think you were lapping early 90s, weren't you?
First lap over 90, I think, I believe.
I can tell you now, Alex George, there'll be a few guys who will be happy to get around early 90s on their 2 strokes today.
Myself included.
Yourself included, yeah.
But I say win today, so I'm going to be careful.
Yeah, well, that win, the 2 lads on Gary Vines and James Hind there on the 2 strokes saying that the win's going to really affect them.
Yeah, it will do, because when it's come from the head down, you can get your head down, but from the side it's a bit harder work, change the direction and so on and so forth. Good luck to everyone. Bring it back safe.
Thanks, Alex. Great man, Alex George, who loves, along with his lovely wife Linda, loves the Isle of Man and particularly the Manx Grand Prix.
So we've got the 16 and the pattern. That's Andrea Miola, who was setting a blinding pace in practice on his lightweight machine. Unfortunately for him, he dropped out of the race of retirement at the gooseneck on the first lap with a commanding lead in the newcomers B. But he'll be looking to make amends today. We're going to head down to the start line for the start of the second lightweight race of this year's Manx Grand Prix. You'd be a brave man to get a bet against James Hind, coming off the back of a fantastic win yesterday. 2 nice slick tyres in there, but he's obviously reusing a front tyre and he's got a brand new rear, Nick.
Yeah, that's right. The front tyre doesn't do that much around here, to be fair. The back tyre does it all. And I'm sure that's not on his mind right now. What is on his mind is that he's just about to start lightweight Manx Grand Prix. I've got with me Andy Farrell. Andy Farrell, who I think last night, I'm fair to say, announced your retirement.
That's right, yeah. Just now the time was right, Nick, and I've had a good spin around here and I enjoyed it, and to finish off with another podium. It's sad to meet these guys here with a podium.
We're good to go, Andy. Great Grand Prix. All the best. Dead on.
Andy Farrell in this race. We've got Francesco Coringa leaving the line first on his pattern.
Well, we've got a few absentees there, haven't we? We don't have bit. We've done a bit.
Darryl Tweed's not in there as well, Dave Butler was saying.
Darryl Tweed, no. But there's still a good line of hopeful riders lining up here anyway.
And Mark Purslow as well retired in the pits. He doesn't seem to be featuring second on the road.
That was a great shape, wasn't it?
under starters orders now.
Oh, what a moment this is. Sam, nothing like it.
10 seconds to the start.
Nothing like it.
Number 5 away is Dave Butler.
Bit of a delay there, Gus.
The absence of Darrell Tweed, 20-second wait.
Then on is number 6. There's short the sensation of this year's Manx Grand Prix, James Hine. What is too short? Here it's going now. Very tall gearing.
Number 7, also on a 2-stroke machine. That's Gary Vine. Newcomers race 2 years ago with an epic battle with Darrell Tweed. Number 10 is Brad Vickers. 10 seconds till he leaves the line.
A bit of delay again now. Well, still number 11, so we're await number 12, Derek White. Another Manx man. His visor up, no, his visor's down, right? Okay, good to go. Stubbs is here now. I think he didn't start last night, as I recall.
That's correct. He's on a Kawasaki W Damon Property Services. He starts 2 minutes 10 seconds after the leader on the road. Safely away.
Well, that's now got a bit of a wheelie. We've got Andrea Mayola here now. He's moved up the grid. But it's moved to number 16.
Ear splitting that was. Number 18 is Mark Colvin on a Suzuki. He's got Slick Bass sticker on the side, who prepares many man and engine for the Derby and road circuits as well.
Now, number 19 is Jamie Edwards from Stone in Staffordshire. Sports.
Blue and white machine, number 20, orange plates. That's Stephen Hall.
Now we've got our Belgian friend, Renzo van der Donk. Rusline, Belgium.
Number 23 is Paul Wardell. He's on a Kawasaki. Nicely away from the line there.
Yeah, this looks like Pete Murray from the USA, so further example of how international is invented.
I'm surprised Donald Trump hasn't tried to buy pit lane.
He probably has, but he's don't know about it.
27 is Jack Fowler. Nicely prepared machine that.
Now here's my friend Roger Whibley. I think he's starting his last day at the Alaman here, last day racing in the Alaman. Wish him all the best. There he's away now. I love him, fella, and he loves his racing.
36 is Ray Maloney. 33
Gary Brown.
Kawasaki. He's racing for Tart Racing also.
23, James Ford from Whaley Bridge. Let's hope his bike gets some bloody. Beautiful two-stroke sound.
38, close friends with Michael Dunlop. This Tommy Henry goes well on the road circuit in Ireland. I'm closing my ears already. That's Martin Lawrence.
Been a delay there, there's no national race.
Another 10 seconds to wait. Great to see the grandstand packed for this race.
Absolutely, but not a seat spare. I can see one, but pretty impressive.
Only one
We've got
space up
42
there.
going here now.
42 is Paul Williams, yeah. 55 is Robert Cairns. He's our third newcomer leaving the line in this race.
I've got 48 down. No, 48 days just left.
64. This is the first of the ultra lightweight machines.
I have 64's hang on, 64's Alex Sinclair goes. Fastest in practice.
I'll see if I can get some times when the leaders are at Glen Helen.
Yes, Alex Sinclair was indeed fastest in practice. I'm not seeing Dan Ingham here, to be honest. Maybe that's because he's saving himself for the senior.
Well, he retired on this machine yesterday, didn't he? So maybe he can't get it out for this one.
Well, I think he's entered the senior today, sorry. That's Dan Ingham. That explains why his girlfriend's walking the opposite direction. He's riding the senior later on.
He's got his 750 machine, hasn't he, for the
The
senior?
better prepared for next year, I assure you. A bit of a delay there until the first of the ultra lightweights. Alex Sinclair gets away. And away he goes. Followed by 72 Leon Murphy.
So Francesco Coringa leads James Hine by 2.2 seconds on this first lap. Dave Butler's 1.6 seconds back on Hine, so only 3.9 seconds covers the top three at Glen Helen.
74, Lloyd Collins. Off he goes now. Never got a chance to interview Radley Hughes as to why he dropped down the field. He led the race after one lap last night, and then he dropped back to about 6th place. But he recovered.
Newcomer Andrea Miola's up into 4th at Glen Helen. He's 10 seconds back on the leader Francesco Coringa, but a great run from the newcomer.
Top snow runner last night.
That's Sebastian Witt on the Kramer.
Jason Lamb, next man away. The next hour's get away a bit easier than
And this was the winner of the Newcomers C earlier in the week. That's Andrew Jackson. James Hine is the new race leader at Malap on lap 1. He leads Francesco Coringa. About to leave the line, that's Nigel Moore. He's on a 2-stroke machine. number 79 was just getting some cool air into the went overheating.
Not sure about that clutch for the rest of the day.
From the other day, that's Mark Kirby. I think he must have had a problem on the line because he's starting from the back of the field.
Exactly, he's starting at the super sprint. Mark Kirby's from Headstone, we interviewed him recently, the Geordie, and he's tough for getting past the 400s and the 125s, etc.
So that's all the riders off the line of this Manx Grand Prix
on the ground.
Lightweight and ultra lightweight race. We'll leave you to enjoy the action from around the course, and we'll be back with you in a couple of minutes from the top of the control tower.
Waterworks. Well, that story that we were relating to was about Ryan Neal. we had fourth place for Michael Rees, 19 seconds down on Dave Butler. A few more have gone through, and it's in fifth place for number 16, Andrei Mahola. He is 3.5 seconds down on Michael Rees in fifth place. In sixth place, it's number 10, Brad Pickett. But the gap remains the same at the bungalow. James Hyde leads from Coringa by 4 seconds. Back to the grandstand. Yeah, let's look at the non-starters this one.
Five riders through the bungalow. In lap 1, James Hind leads Francesco Coringa by 5.1 seconds, with Dave Butler running at the top 3, 6.9 down on James Hind. Francesco Coringa's just through Cronknamona. Michael Rees slots into 4th, with Andrea Miola now down to 5th, but he's only 1 second back on Michael Rees. Michael Rees is 26 seconds back on Dave Butler, so he's quite away from the podium positions. It was quite interesting in the first sector, because James Hind was behind Francesco Coringa. Do you reckon that would be down to the fact the pattern is much quicker than
as it grunts in the wind, easy for him to ride off a 4-stroke and torque.
On
2 strokes in the wind are not easy to ride. He knew that, so did Gary Vines. But I'll just catch up before the leaders come through in the lightweight at the end of lap 1. I can tell you now that in the ultra lightweight class they're all up past Baloff now, and the leader is Radley Hughes, 4 seconds up on Tom Snow. Only 2 seconds ahead of Lancelot Unisart, last night's winner. Alex Sinclair's further 4 seconds down. Lloyd Collins is only 1.5 seconds down. Sarah Boys is 6th, 2 seconds down. That 4-stroke will grunt through the wind nicely. Arnie Shelton's 7th. And I can hear the first riders coming through the grandstand now.
Francesco Coringa through the grandstand, 114.69. That's a lap of 19 minutes 44.255 seconds. We await the arrival of James Hind, however, who's safely through Cronknamona with a fast sector of 2 minutes 39 from the bungalow to Cronknamona. Let's have a look a bit further down the leaderboard at the bungalow. Andrea Miola was in 5th, Brad Vickers 6th, Renzi van der Donk 7th, Jamie Edwards 8th, Dave Quine 9th, and Stephen Horn 10th. That was a 2-stroke going through the grandstand. 115.04 mile an hour for James Hind on that lap. He leads Francesco Coringa by only 3 seconds. Only 3 seconds is the lead for James Hind. Dave Butler rounding out the top 3. 11.7 seconds down on Francesco Coringa.
I can give you a top 16 at Balafon for the ultra lightweights. Radley Hughes, Tom Snow, Lancelot Unisart's third, fourth Alex Sinclair, fifth Lloyd Collins, sixth Sarah Boys, seventh Barney Shelton, eighth Sebastian Witt, ninth is Andy Jackson, 10th is Leon Murphy, and 11th is Stephen Price, 12th Jason Lamb, and 13th Shelley Pike, 14th Andy Cowie, 15th Andrew Scaife, 16th Nigel Moore, and 17th Pete Gibson. That's the top 17 there at the lap. As yet, nobody has arrived at Ramsey in the ultra lightweight class.
So we've only had 3 riders through the grandstand. Looking a bit further down, we've got Paul Wardell in 10th, David Quine 11th, Stephen Horn is in 12th, but we've just had a lower order rider slot into 8th place. That's Jack Fowler. Jack Fowler, who started quite far down on the leaderboard, he's now up to 8th position as another rider comes through the grandstand. Veronica Hankachova into 13th place. Fantastic for her. She's just gone through Bungalow, as we've had David Quine through Crunknamona, and Michael Rees that was going across the line. 110.42 for him on his going on to his second lap.
Okay, well, the leaders in the ultra lightweight class are at Ramsey, although Lancelot Unisart's not there yet. We're waiting for him to start in, but he's just 3.4 seconds ahead of Tom Snow. He's actually got a 10-second advantage over Alex Sinclair. Lancelot Unisart has slotted in now, and he's not leading. It's Radley Hughes, who, in fact, interestingly, led yesterday and then had a very slow second lap. We're still yet to know why. So it's Radley Hughes from Tom Snow, 3.5 seconds ahead. Only 2 seconds behind that is Lancelot Unisart. He was 8 seconds ahead of Alex Sinclair. It was a second and a half ahead of Lloyd Collins. But 17 seconds back to Leon Murphy. So that's the top 6 at Ramsey on lap 1 in the ultra lightweight.
Brad Vickers is through the grandstand at the end of the first lap. He does a lap of 108.64, 20 minutes 50 seconds. As we hear someone approaching Glencoe Road. That was Andrea Miolo on the pattern, 110.52 for the newcomer on that lap. He's now back into 4th place. That relegates Michael Rees down to 5th, but Michael's only 1.043 seconds behind Andrea Miolo. Daniel Fernandez, Colombian rider, he's in 21st at the Bungalow. Wayne Axon 22nd and Pete Murray 23rd. Mike Minns is rounding out the top 20 with Roger Wibberley in the second to last race, and Matt McCourse, he's in 19th place.
So we've got 11 riders through Ramsey now, so just waiting for Sarah Boys to come through there. No, she's come through, so she's 7th now. Radley Hughes, Tom Snow, Lancelot Unisart, Sinclair, Collins, Shelton, Boys, Jackson, Murphy, Sebastian Witt 10th, Jason Lamb 11th. There's 11 riders, just the whole 11 riders through, no 12s. Steve Price is 12th.
So we must remember pit stops at the end of this lap. Yesterday it was all changed with Francesco Coringa closing the gap on James Hind with the 250, having to take on more fuel going on to the third and final lap with this reduced 4-lap race.
He talked about fuel on I interviewed him on the start and he said fuel could be a problem. He's got that in mind that he has to get the bike up.
Well, it's certainly closer than it was yesterday after the first lap. 3.5 seconds is the margin of lead for James Hind on this second lap.
I think that's reflective of the wind, to be honest, Sam. I think it's the wind that makes the 4 strokes much easier to ride. His partner seems to have a lot more torque. And I think that will be a real advantage, particularly going up the mountain. In fact, I would be interested to see the sector times next time round. Sector time, Ramsey to Bungalow would be interesting to see that's reflected in what the 2-stroke riders were saying.
Well, Francesco Coringa is through to Glen Helen on this first lap. Number 3, Francesco Coringa. Sector time of 4 minutes 51 seconds and 5. So it'll be interesting to see James Hind sector time here, because there's a lot of long straights on the run from the grandstand to Glen Helen, so the pattern with a higher top end should close the gap down, but James Hind's been riding well all week on every class. He must have a boost of confidence after yesterday's victory.
And talking of sector times, I said that Lancelot Unisart's not leading, but he did have the best time by just over a second on the run from Balaf to Ramsey.
Just as I said that, James Hind is through Glen Helen and he is slower than Francesco Coringa to that section. He did a sector time of 4:52.9. That's 1.5 seconds slower than Francesco Coringa, so the lead is now only 2.1 seconds. Dave Butler's through to Glen Helen, a sector time of 4:57. He's dropped time on Coringa. He's in third.
In the ultra lightweight, I've got two riders through the bungalow. I've got Alex Sinclair was the first through, but in fact he's headed by Radley Hughes now. Difference is 14 seconds there, and Lloyd Collins is through. Tom Snow slots into second place. Obviously, we're waiting Lancelot Unisart there, but Tom Snow is in fact 2.9. Call that 3, shall we, Mr. Moore? And he's done the best sector. He's taking a second off Radley Hughes on the run up to the bungalow. This is on the ultra lightweights. That one. Yes, still Lancelot Unisart's through, but he's 5 seconds down on the leader. It's 0.8. It's new timing, so I've got used to it. 2.9 seconds is Tom Snow behind Radley Hughes, and 5 seconds behind Tom Snow is Lancelot Unisart. Tom Snow had the best sector there, the leading group.
Michael Rees in the lightweight class, he is in 4th position. He's safely through Glen Helen, but we await the arrival of Andrea Miola, who started a little bit further down the leaderboard at the grandstand. Brad Vickers is through the grandstand safely in 6th place. A bit further down the order, we've had 23 riders through the grandstand as of yet, so let's just refresh that. Pete Murray's in 23rd, Wayne Axon 22nd, Tommy Henry slots through into 24th position, 103.13 lap for him.
I'd give you top 6 at the bungalow now in the ultra lightweight class. It's Radley Hughes, it's Tom Snow, Lancelot Unisart, Alex Sinclair, Lloyd Collins and Arnie Shelton. They're the top 6. I can tell you 7th for Sarah Boys. He's putting up a splendid performance personally. And Andy Jackson is 8th.
Andrea Miola is through Glen Helen on lap 2. He's still in 4th position, 5 seconds up on Michael Rees, 5.3. He is a full 4 seconds faster on that split to Glen Helen, so the pattern's obviously quick. Obviously quick from grandstand to Glen Helen, but lose time to Balaf.
Looking close in your class there, Sam. Very close in my class, to be honest. I say my class, I'm following the ultra lightweights.
Coringa's through Balaf. Split time of 3:32. He's averaging 123 mile an hour on this lap so far.
But after 7th place Sarah Boys, it's Andy Jackson, Sebastian Witt 9th, Leon Murphy 10th, Steve Price 11th, Jason Lamb 12th, 13th Nigel Moore, and those are your top 13 through the bungalow.
And 13th in the Super Twin class, Veronika Hankachova's through the grandstand with a lap of 106.27.
That's easily her best time.
Easily her best time. That's fantastic considering it's only her 2nd year here. Now, James Hind, as we suspected, he's the leader at Balaf on lap 2 and has extended that lead to 7.8 seconds. He was a full 6 seconds faster to Balaf on that lap than Francesco Coringa.
Okay, we've got leading riders down the mountain now at Gronkhamona. Tom Snow has got the best sector provisionally, 2 minutes 56 seconds, and in fact that was 3 seconds. We have Tom Snow leading at the moment, and I think by the time Lancelot Unisart is there as well, so Tom Snow leads by 8 seconds.
0.8 of a second.
0.8 of a second. Nice. Should have used spec service. 0.8 of a second. Let's make it more interesting, shall we, Sam? And there is Alex Sinclair going over the grandstand at 103.41 miles an hour, 21 minutes 53 seconds. We're waiting the arrival of Tom Snow. We have down as the leader at Gronkhamona, so we'll just take just over a minute to get here. Radley Hughes is through the grandstand. He's just ahead of Alex Sinclair by 14 seconds. Let's see if I can accurately tell you now the time gap as Tom Snow comes through. He is the leader. He's lapped at 104.66 miles an hour. And he's got a lead of 0.697 of a second over Radley Hughes, who was, if you remember, leading the race yesterday at the end of lap 1. That was the only time he led the race, and he dropped back on lap 2.
Well, interestingly, Tom Snow didn't really come into the reckoning until lap 3, really, did he?
Nope.
But now he's leading the race, but it's only a fine margin, 0.6%.
You see the gap there. Just waiting for Lancelot Unisat to come through. There he is to the grandstand now. Lap 103.75. He's 11 seconds down in third place on Tom Snow.
He's in a similar position than he was yesterday when he came into the pits. He was just going straight in, straight out for him. That was how he got his 25-second lead when he got to Glen Helen at the end.
That's right, yes.
At the start of lap 3.
Well, it's pretty close anyway. So we've got 0.6 of a second between first and second. We've got 11 seconds between the first 3. And we've got 15 in the first 4. Alex Sinclair's 4th. Roy Collins has come through in 5th. Andy Shelton is in 6th. All lapping at over 102 miles an hour. Sebastian Witt 7th. John Murphy 8th. Those are the 8 riders through the grandstand to start lap 2 in the ultra lightweight class. Where are you at now, Sam?
We've got a great battle developing between Miola and Rees. Miola slots into 4th with Michael Rees 4.2 seconds back. He's 1 minute 11 off the leader, James Hind, who set the fastest sector time of the race to Balaf on this second lap of 3 minutes 26.347. David Quine, Brad Vickers, they're also through Balaf. Slotting into 7th for David Quine and 6th for Brad Vickers. Jack Fowler at Glen Helen, he's having a great ride up to 9th place, number 27 for Fowler Racing. He's 3.8 seconds back on Paul Wardell in 8th. He's 10 seconds back on Renzo van der Donk.
Interesting point here, and a big shout for Roy Collins, because he was the fastest in the last sector, not from the short sector, but he just had the fastest sector time from the Conklin to grandstand in 1 minute 9 seconds, 1.9.3 seconds. He was the fastest. So maybe he's closing the gap.
Now James Hind is really putting the hammer down. He's 12.2 seconds faster than Francesco Coringa. 12.2 seconds he leads Francesco at Ramsey on lap 2. Dave Butler through, he's 18 back on Francesco Coringa, number 3. I think that Hind and Coringa, like they were in the first race, first and second on the road and first and second in the race, they'll be bolted together as they come into the pits at the end of this lap.
I'll surely be able to give you all the leading riders in the ultra lightweight, but I can't give you a top 12. I can give you 14 riders through there, but I'm pretty certain the top 12 will be accurate. As we said before, it's Tom Snow leading by 0.6 of a second from Radley Hughes. Lancelot Unisort is 3rd, 4th Alex Sinclair, Lloyd Collins is 5th, Andy Shelton is 6th, Sarah Boys is 7th, Andy Jackson is 8th, Sebastian Witt is 9th, Leon Murphy is 10th, Steve Price is 11th, Jason Lamb is 12th, 13th Andy Cowie, 14th Pete Gibson, 15th Shelley Pike, 16th Nigel Moore. Those are 16 riders to the grandstand. They start lap 2. As Sam has said, end of this lap, pit stops all change.
Just enjoying looking at the live stream myself. We've had some good footage of Michael Rees going through Glen Helen. Also some great shots around Ramsey Hairpin and Balaf. So if you're enjoying this, make sure share it for your friends to enjoy as well. Those 2 of you that are watching.
Yeah, I think we're up to 3 now, surely. I know that Ian Huntley's watching, one of the biggest TT fans that ever has been, who's been coming to the TT every year since 1940. Sorry, coming to the Isle of Man every year since 1947. So big shout for Ian Huntley. We saw you posting on Facebook, and I hope you're enjoying listening to this, and best wishes for speedy recovery.
As the leaders are through Ramsey, we'll get them through there. The top 4, James Hind leading, Dave Butler 18 back on Coringa with Michael Rees slotting into 4th. When Andrea Miola gets to Ramsey, we'll up sticks and head to pit lane for the splash and dash that will change the race undeniably at the end of this second
That's
lap.
almost the longest word you've used today, undeniably.
Undeniably.
Amazing, impressive. Sam extends his vocabulary.
First time I've said that.
I think it must be the first. We're waiting, it's a good wait from the start to Glen Helen for the ultra lightweights. So still awaiting arrival of for them. Of course, in the lightweight class, waiting the arrival of James Hind in the lightweight class, and he's not yet arrived at Bungalow. Now we've got the first rider who arrived at Glen Helen, so they're coming through in the ultra lightweight class. They'll be all coming through there now. It's actually Alex Sinclair who's leading on the road still. He's taking 5:23 to get there, an identical time for Radley Hughes, identical time. But the fastest at the moment is Tom Snow. He's just arrived there, so he's going to be still leading. Extended his lead to 2.6 seconds as we stand now over Radley Hughes. And now delighted to say we have Chris McGann just joining us now, whilst we've just lost Sam Bowers. You go to see what's going on there.
Yeah,
first man at the bungalow. You cover that.
First man at the bungalow is Francesco Kurunga. Just waiting for James Hind.
Interesting, Lancelot Unisart set the fastest time to Glen Helen in ultra lightweight class. He's not leading the race, but he's closed the gap. He's taken a second off Tom Snow and 2 seconds off Radley Hughes on the run to Glen Helen.
We've got James Hind now back at the bungalow, but the gap now is 11 seconds.
I don't know about following this class. I don't know if that's gone up now. I think it was 10 seconds, wasn't it?
When we come into the pits, the two-stroke took a bit longer fill last time.
That's going to change that, close that gap.
We've now got Dave Butler at the bungalow. It's 26 seconds behind.
Once again, another quick sector for Lloyd Collins, only just behind Lancelot Unisart. He's actually closing the gap. He's in 5th place in the ultra lightweight class. Just 2.7 seconds behind the 4th rider, Alex Sinclair. Only 19 seconds behind the leader. I say only, with pit stops in mind this lap. That could all change, as we all know.
Saying about the pattern on the mountain climb, Francesco was just over half a second faster from Ramsey to the bungalow.
Right, thank you, Chris McGowan there. It's fantastic to see you coming in. Glad you made it in the end, Chris.
1:48. So there you go, nice and steady. James, he's going to keep a little eye on that throttle, and here's off.
Let's get you some lap times at the end of lap 2. James Hind led by 13 seconds at the grandstand, but his pit was 42 seconds, whereas Francesco Coringa was 34 seconds. You do the maths as they get to Glen Helen, it'll be a closer margin. Dave Butler's through to the grandstand, 113.12. James Hind on that last lap, 116.19. 116.19 time. So we've got Michael Rees through the Crognamona. Michael Rees is through the Crognamona. Got any more lights on? No, just 8 so far. But he's having a great battle with Andrea Maiola. Brad Vickers is in 6th at the bungalow with Brendan van der Donk 7th, Paul Wardell 8th. How are we getting on?
Meanwhile, ultra lightweight class back on schedule here. Tom Snow has extended his lead to 5 seconds over Bradley Hughes. In fact, is 9 seconds ahead of Lancelot Unisar. This is at Balaf, and the fastest sector there by a good way was Tom Snow. He's really motoring. No one's got near him on that sector. So top 6 briefly: Tom Snow, Bradley Hughes, Lancelot Unisar, Alex Sinclair, Lloyd Collins, Arnie Shelton. Seb is still Sarah Boyd, and her did her personal best to Balaf as well, so she's doing really well.
Michael Rees safely into the pits at the end of the second lap. He's in 4th place, but we await the arrival of Andrea Maiola. He's start number 16, and the lights are on at Crognamona. Much better pit stop for Michael Rees on that lap.
How's Michael Rees doing? I haven't followed the lightweight.
38 seconds for Michael Rees. 38 seconds. Coming into the pits. This is number 10, Brad Vickers. Nicely done. Good work from Michael Rees' team. We've had someone barking orders from the from the roadside of pit lane, saying 3, 2, 1, and that was enough fuel for them, and he was off away. So here we have Andrea Maiola, 16. He's having a great battle with Michael Rees. He is in 4th, 48 seconds back on Dave Butler. Michael Rees is 12 seconds back on Maiola. It's make or break for him at this pit stop. This Chris
Well, I can give you Ramsey now, lap 2 for the ultra lightweights. Tom Snow has again extended his lead. 16 goes past the pit lane now, the pattern. It's Tom Snow, it's Bradley Hughes. 7 seconds that separates them at Ramsey on lap 2. Yet to have oh yes, Lancelot's just arrived there. He's still 6 seconds down on Bradley Hughes. So he's 14 seconds behind the leader. That's the winner of last night's race. He's 14 seconds down on the leader, Tom Snow. 4th place, Alex Sinclair. He's only 10 seconds behind Lancelot Unisar. And Lloyd Collins, only 5 seconds down. This sector alone is Lancelot Unisar, who was the fastest of those riders to Ramsey.
That was David Klein leaving the pit lane. Seems to be retirement at the bottom of pit lane there. He got away, but it seems to...
Engine's still running.
It is still running. As another rider comes into the pits to refuel. That's 24, Brendan van der Donk to 109.38 on that lap. Andrea Maiola's pit stop was 41 seconds. 3 seconds faster than his rival in the race, Michael Rees. There's Mark Coleman away. Francesco Coringa is safely at Glen Helen. We await the arrival of James Hind to work out who's leading on this last lap in the lightweight Manx Grand Prix race 2. That's David Hind going past the retirement. So James Hind
stuff.
2/10 of a second is the lead for James Hyde and Glenn Helen.
Francesco Coringa making a real race of it.
The sector time for James Hyde on that lap was 5 minutes 37, including pit stops, with Francesco Coringa 5:24. Jack Fowler safely in at 27. He's running really strongly in this race. He's top 10 of the grandstand at the end of lap 2.
Yeah, it's a fantastic performance. Don't forget these riders were racing last night. They'll have to get the bikes prepared again and refueled, cleaned, oil changed, you name it, tyres, chains, all prepared for the next day, for the next morning.
That's Roger Wibley safely into the pit stops on this lap. He just puts his foot down and goes straight away. I think I saw.
Alright, I think he was alright.
I either saw 55 or 65. It'll be interesting to see whether that was a pit lane speeding penalty from Roger Wibley.
That's still waiting.
Veronica Agajuma safely into the pits. Veronica's just done a lap of 105.34 at the end of lap 2.
Was she on about 13th, was she?
Veronica, top 15th place.
Fantastic performance. Okay, we've got the first riders in the ultra lightweight class arriving at the bungalow. Lead on the road still Alex Sinclair, but Tom Snow's put on his best performance. He looks like he's leading dramatically here. He looks like he is leading by 9.6 seconds, but Lancelot yet to arrive. Lancelot has not arrived yet at the bungalow. Lloyd Collins is there, I can't tell you that now.
Daniel Fernandez, Columbia rider, he's safely into the pits. Mike Mins as well. Two-stroke machine further down pit lane.
Well, Tom Snow's done really well there. He's taking time out of Lancelot. He's easily the fastest up the mountain. So at the bungalow, Tom Snow's got an extra 2 seconds lead now. 9.6, we'll call it 10. 10 second lead over Bradley Hughes. 8 seconds behind is Lancelot Unisart. 4th is Alex Sinclair. 5th is Lloyd Collins. Those are just about 5 riders to the bungalow on lap 2 with pit stops to follow.
Daniel Fernandez slots into 20th place in the grandstand lap 2. We await the arrival of James Hyde. Now, Hyde leads Coringa by 6.244 seconds. He's extended that margin by 6 seconds. Glenn Helen to the lap. Second fastest of the race for James Hyde, 3 minutes 26 seconds, 0.322. Glenn Helen to the lap.
We are waiting for 8th and 9th Sarah Boys and Steve Price to arrive at the bungalow yet. So only got 7 riders in the ultra lightweight through the bungalow.
Dave Bullock for lap on lap 3. 3rd place, 47 seconds back on Coringa.
Interestingly, the second best performance up the mountain was by Arnie Sinclair. I call him Arnie, he's Alex Sinclair by the way. And he was the second best performance up the mountain to Tom Snow. I mean, easily the best performance up the mountain. And Alex Sinclair is in fact at Clognamona. So the leading riders in the ultra lightweight are coming in for their fuel stop. Meanwhile, in the lightweight class, they're all running up to the leading riders got to pass out.
They're through to the lap. They won't be too far away Ramsey after Amy.
We're just going to get the pit stops for the ultra lightweights, and then I think you'll probably be in the winner's enclosure for the end of the lightweight race.
James Hyde, he does like that sexy Glen Helen to the
Yeah, Tom Snow's taking time out of everyone else. Bear in mind, we haven't seen that Lancelot Unistart yet. Tom Snow's taking time out of everyone else on that run down. So we've got lights on there, 61, 64. 70, Lancelot Unistart has dropped time on, he's faster than Radley Hughes. 15 second lead for Tom Snow at the moment. Now he's 64, Alex Sinclair. This is where it all will change. 61 there, 61. Tom Snow leader of the race. Big stop. Snowy there, just getting his... That'll help him along no end. Alex Sinclair stop 16 seconds. Bradley Hughes pit stop. Alex Sinclair 33 seconds. Hasn't given me Bradley Hughes pit stop yet.
He's just at the pits now, so that should pop up. Yep.
35 seconds. So that's, I was not so much all over by the shouting, but here's Lancelot Unistart, yesterday's winner.
Oh, that looked over 60 to me. He shakes his head as he goes on the way out. I think that was a pit lane speed impound.
He did look bad,
He did. The pit stops were key to his victory yesterday, but that looks like it's blown out the window now.
Well, Lancelot Unistar's last pit stop, 12 seconds, I'm not sure about that.
So. 19 seconds quicker than Hughes, so that's given him a 32-second lead over Hughes. Roy.
12 seconds ahead at the end of lap 2, before the pit stop. 12 seconds, 10 seconds behind Lancelot Unistart. We had to wait to hear about a penalty there. Alex Sinclair was 8 seconds further down. 7 seconds behind is Lloyd Collins. 15 seconds, Andy Shelton in 6th place is in the pit. And Sebastian Witt, 20 seconds down in 7th place. He's waiting around on Sarah Boys.
Turn our attention to the lightweight. We've got 3 riders.
Sarah Boys, 82 coming in.
James Hindley
having a fantastic performance in 8th place
by 10 seconds, with Dave Butler 3rd, 51 back on Coringa. We await the arrival of Viola, Prix, Vickers, and Colvin, who are on the run from Lap to Ramsey.
88 Andy Jackson. 82 Sarah Boys. Coming into pits right opposite me now. Taking on fuel. I've never seen the fuel behind a bump. The fuel is not behind a bump.
We fuel in the back of the bike.
Looks not right, but I'm going to have to live with it. Finally got it into gear.
That was bizarre.
Not a bad pit stop.
5 is in.
That was down 29 seconds to Sarah Boys. She's got 8th place. So Tom Snow, Bradley Hughes, Lancelot Unistart, till 10 seconds behind. There's no sign of a pit stop, nothing there yet. Alex Sinclair 4th, Lloyd Collins 5th. But if there's a penalty for Lancelot Unistart, surely Alex Sinclair and Lloyd Collins will move ahead of him.
Michael Rees safely to Ramsey on this final lap.
Well, I'm going to regroup now and hand you back to Chris McGowan whilst I take another step. So you two can handle the end of the lightweight race whilst I took a step and check people
5 in this race. He's having a great battle with Michael Rees, who won the new course of the last year. Is Roger Wibbley through Ballath, as well as Pete Murray. Let's give you the top 14 as we have it. Hind leads Coringa with Butler in third. Miola now fourth. He's got a commanding lead over Michael Rees. Winner of the race, safely through, second win of the week, third podium of the fortnight, fantastic result for him. The winning margin was 11.7 seconds for James Hind. Francesco Coringa, valiant second, he had the fastest lap on that last lap of 112.01. Here he comes, James Hind, double Manx Grand Prix winner.
by 11.752 seconds. Just waiting for Dave.
As Chris Kinley rightly says, taking hints from him over there, James Hind has got a chance to do the treble today. He had tough results in the junior race, retiring at Grieber Bridge on the second lap with a commanding lead. There's a possibility of the treble by the end of the day, but he's done the double on this reliable 250 machine. And Dave Butler, here he is, third position, nod of the head. We'll try and grab a word with Francesco if we can. Excuse me, sorry, squeezing past Stefano Benetti here. Okay. Francesco, 2 second places on a beautiful machine. How was that for you?
Yeah, 2 race, 2 second post. I'm very happy. Thanks all the people, all the team, my family. Very nice. Thank you, Vittorio, for the bike.
On the first lap you were giving James, it was really close between you two. Did you change anything for the second race?
Sei stato molto vicino al primo. Hai cambiato qualcosa tra gara 1 e gara 2?
No, niente. Solo la gomma dietro.
Just the rear tires, no more.
Congratulations and good luck for this.
Bye.
Here's James Hind. James, you've done the double. Reliable, trusty 250 underneath you. Talk us through the race.
Absolutely unreal. Got a good start. Well, didn't get that bad start really, but all the way to Ramsey. Just trying. Caught Dave just after Ramsey. So mine +2 at Ramsey. I thought I'd pull my finger out, but then over the mountain it's even worse because I was only in 5th gear, I wasn't using 6th.
So was it really difficult? So did you have to use every last little bit of this bike to try and fight the wind up the mountain mile?
Yeah, get tucked in and wring a neck. Yeah.
5th gear, what were you revving out on?
About 12.5, about 500 more revs than I normally would. I'd say, yeah.
Well, he made you work for it a bit harder on this race. He gave you a bit of a run for your money.
Yeah, he certainly did. Yeah. Back home, I was trying like buggery on the last lap here.
Well, you've done the double and you've got a chance for the treble this afternoon. Attention turned to that one now.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? You can't celebrate too much, but yeah, we'll try that.
Good luck.
Yeah,
congratulations, mate.
Thank you.
Everywhere the wind it was unreal, like.
Yeah, you said that going down Bray Hill. Is that the gap when you get the top of the
Yeah, take Indians and then down Bray Hill. Everywhere.
Cheers, John Jeffries. Chris
Chris Began is poised, ready to interview Dave Butler. If he can just get in there, I think the photographers will try and get their photos. Congratulates James and Francesco on their first and second places.
Quick word for live on TV.
Yeah. Again. Do you want a bit, do you?
Yeah, comb it over a bit. Another good ride?
Yeah, that was good. It was just a win. It was the same for everybody, you know, but it was just one of them days around here. I don't think it was about speed. It was about kind of staying on two wheels, to be honest.
Was that windy up the mountain?
Oh, the wind everywhere, Bright Hill. Everywhere. I'd say Glen Helen was the only safe place, you know what I mean?
James was saying that he had to run up in fifth gear.
Yeah, fifth gear. I was fifth gear up. Fourth gear up the Guthries, and then fifth most of the mountain mile, you know.
Yeah.
Which and all the way up to Brandywell. Yeah. You know, so even tipping sixth, it was well down towards Brandish before we got to sixth. It was good headwind.
What about Windy Corner? Was that bad?
Oh man, I come in there.
You cranked over on the straight.
Yeah, I looked like one of them really cool track day riders. You know, the bike was vertical, and I was hanging off it. You know what I mean? But it was I peeled in, and then the bike just sat straight back up. Yep. And the marshals are looking at me, and I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this again, like, you know. So you just went in the right hand side of the road, and then for the next 2 laps, and then just, you know, it was just a right, whatever the conditions, as they say, you know.
Do you have many boards?
I had no boards at all. No. Actually, Mick O'Connor yesterday, he actually picked me up at Bungalow yesterday. He gave me a few signals yesterday, so he was a help. Well, fair enough, there was a pub where he was standing, so that kind of helped him, you know.
That would be normal.
Yeah. But so that's the job. Anyway, thanks everybody who helped on there.
So you got this afternoon?
Yeah, I'll see now. See what the wind is like now, and make a decision then. Yeah. You know. So, well done. Thanks very much.
Let Dave Need just get the photographs for that one. Interesting to hear that. Well, it wasn't a surprise that Windy Corner was windy, was it? Really?
Sometimes you cranked over going down there. That's the thing.
Right, I see. Yeah. I'm going to have to ride a bike and race the mountain course just to do a bit of context for my commentary.
Well, the wind, I just had the day Butler there, it's windy for everyone, by the way. Yeah. It's all windy. Some bikes are affected more, that's fair enough. The lightweight bikes, the 2-strokes really are affected by it. The 4-strokes drive through a bit more torque. The good, the bad and the ugly there, haven't we? If anyone's out there waiting for news on the lightweight, ultra lightweight, I'm going to give it to you now. Just whilst we're doing this, whilst Ben's filming all with the winners of the lightweight. We've got to Ramsey, and Tom Snow's leading by 38 seconds. Comfortable lead for Tom Snow. It's all spread out, sadly, but the wind doesn't really make for close racing. Second place is Bradley Hughes, 38 seconds down. Only 5 seconds behind, although waiting for news on that pit stop with Lancelot Unistar. Alex Sinclair is 4th, 5 seconds down on Lancelot. Then the big gap, 36 seconds down for Lloyd Collins. Steve Price, 19 seconds down. Sebastian Witt, 1 second bit down on Sebastian Witt in 7th place. And Alex Jackson in, I've been calling him Andy. Andrew Jackson. In 8th place. Sarah Boys 9th. Jason Lamb 10th. And those are your 10 riders to Ramsey as they start to climb over the mountain for their last lap. Meanwhile, the lightweight machines have been taken away for the car landing ceremony. Which are you going to cover that whilst I cover the lightweight, the ultra lightweight?
That was Veronica.
Where did Veronica finish? Yeah. Felt a little stirring there as Veronica came past. That was just a noisy bike, by the way. Nothing else.
Veronica finished the race 14th position, 103.58 on that last lap. She was 5 seconds back. Sorry, 0.7 back.
Just dropped back.
Just dropped
15. Roger Wibbley 13th.
Roger Wibbley. As we have it for the lightweight race. James Hine, the leader, by 11 seconds over Francesco Coringa, who in turn had a 1 minute 6 second advantage over Dave Butler. Andrea Miola, newcomer, fantastic performance for him in 4th place. Michael Rees 5th, Brad Vickers 6th, Paul Wardell 7th, Renzo van der Donk 8th, Mark Colvin 9th, Gavin Brown was 10th with Jack Fowler 11th, Stephen Horn, Roger Wibbley, James Ford, Veronica Hankochova rounding out the top 15, fantastic result for her. 16th P. Murray, 17 Mike Mins, 18th for our Colombian friend Daniel Fernandez, and
Wayne Axon is 19th. We await Tommy Henry to round out the top 20 at the grandstand on this third and final lap. We'll make our way up to the podium to get the top 3 of the lightweight race.
An update.
Nick Jeffries rounds up the ultra lightweights.
Update on the ultra lightweight. The leaders have got to the bungalow, so they're now on the descent down for the climax of the.
They put the penalty on, definitely, yeah.
Doesn't make sense that he's not lost third place. He should have dropped 2 places according to my reckoning.
Well, he did by Glen Helen at the end of the from the pits to Glen Helen. Brad Hughes had a refuelling stop. Lancelot didn't. Lancelot and Tommy Snow were dab and go. So that 30 seconds was added on by the time
it's been negated by the dab and go. Yeah, okay, I get that. So as things stand, it's the Tom Snow. And if I just check on the sector times as to who was the fastest up there, it was just Tom Snow, and Lancelot Unisar took 3.1 seconds out of Bradley Hughes on the run up to Bungalow. So that could be interesting. He's on a charge. He ain't going to make, unless Tom Snow has problems, he isn't going to win the race because Tom Snow is now at Clonamona, as is Alex Sinclair. Tom Snow is still a second faster than Alex Sinclair there on that run down to Clonamona, but it might be an exciting finish to get second place for Lancelot. So we're not going to hear the Marseillaise, I don't think today. It's going to be national anthem, but in a few minutes we'll know. So meanwhile, Ben is filming the winners of the lightweight taking their Garlington ceremony, and I'll be going into the winners enclosure for the ultra lightweight, which will be complicated because I don't know if you'll be talking.
No, mate, I'll leave that to you.
You'll leave that to me. Okay. Well, I'm going to wander back down there to winners enclosure. Here now. Now we're going to wander down the winners enclosure now. Tom Snow's crossed the line. I think he's going to be the winner. I think it's only right that we cover that. We've given the interviews to the lightweight class. We're going to have to, because of the complication of 2 races, I think you'll understand, both of you out there, one in Yugoslavia and one in Zimbabwe, or in Rhodesia. You'll understand that because we need to come and see and congratulate and interview the winners of the ultra lightweight class. I can't confirm that yet, but Tom Snow finished, Bradley Hughes is finished, Lancelot Unisar is finished. Second place, so Chris is going to let me know.
2 seconds.
Bradley Hughes.
Lancelot was third.
Yeah, very good. Okay, so the actual gap there, 2 second gap. I can confirm now that Tom Snow has won this race by 44 seconds from Bradley Hughes, who in turn has finished 2.6 seconds ahead of Lancelot Unisar. They at the moment had Alex Sinclair has finished just 3.5 seconds behind. 3.5 seconds behind.
If you ask Lancelot about the pit lane penalty, I think you might learn some more new French words.
Yeah, well, yeah. Hey, my French friend. I don't know what happened there, but maybe a pit lane penalty. Lancelot Unisar winner yesterday, third today, but I mean we think a pit lane penalty there.
Yeah.
I didn't have a pit limiter or anything. I didn't try it. So yeah, when I went out of the pits, I could see 62 or something. So I knew I had it. But yeah, I don't really know the gap with the others. So yeah, this good. Still good to be on the podium.
Oh yeah, I don't think you'd have beaten Tom Snow today. I don't think so. You finished 46 seconds behind him.
Yeah, so that's definitely not.
No, but a good ride, a bit windy perhaps.
Yeah, a lot of wind. Yeah, through all the mountain. Yeah.
What a fantastic week for you at the Manx Grand Prix.
Yeah, it has been great. I couldn't think about it. I knew there were quite a lot of good riders, good bikes as well, so I wouldn't think about it. But yeah, we've done it again, and top step yesterday, third step today. It's good.
I want to say on behalf of many people who've watched, thousands of people around the world who watched you last night singing the Marseillaise. Well, that was a great moment for us to watch that. So you gave us a real thrill last night. It was fantastic. I know how you love coming to the Isle of Man. I bet we'll see you again.
Hopefully, yes. I haven't chosen my weapons for next year, but yeah, I should be back.
Well, congratulations. We'll speak to you again. All the best.
Thank you.
That's Lancelot Unisart. He's third place today. We're going to speak to the runner-up.
We got
Bradley Hughes. Bradley Hughes here now. Moment for Bradley Hughes. Smile for your family, but a great quick smile that direction. And Bradley Hughes, congratulations, runner-up today.
Yeah, thank you.
We never did find out what happened yesterday.
The foot plate fell off. Bridge on a second lap.
Well, how come you recovered in the end, sort of started making good time towards the end? Just get used to it.
Yesterday?
Yes.
Yeah, it was alright. That's it. It's easier riding with one foot peg. Less tiring than it was today.
Windy?
Oh yeah, I thought then you'd have gone off on a mountain. Really.
You're not the first to say that.
It's just holding you up.
So how's that feel to be on the rostrum in the ultra lightweight Manx Grand Prix?
It could actually, because when Tom overtook me, I thought that was it. And then Lance overtook me, and he held me up a bit, so I went back past him. I thought Lance was in here, not me. So yeah, we worked out quite well.
Oh, fantastic moment for you. It's a very special place to be in here, I can tell you that. It really is. So we're very proud of you, and I'm sure your family want to give you a big hug now. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
That's Bradley Hughes.
Oh, did you not? Did you know his name?
Yes, I did. I didn't know his name.
You didn't ask me for his name rather than that, did you?
Yet another senior moment. Yet another of many. Yeah.
Talking of senior moments, we've got a senior Manx Grand Prix coming up. See what I did there?
Yeah, I think this young man might want to speak to. Now he's finished speaking to everyone else. Manx Grand Prix. Many congratulations, Tom Snow.
Thank you, Mr. Jeffries.
In the middle, you're the winner.
I know.
How's that feel?
Yeah, it's all right.
I'm sure a little bit excited for both our viewers.
Yeah, no, better than average.
It's a special day in your life. Today's day, 29th of August, is it?
Oh, I don't know.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, brilliant.
What a day.
I never thought I'd beat it. You know, we always knew you're going to struggle today, like today being on a little bike, but
a strong performance in the wind. How did that affect you?
Yeah, the wind was strong, but you know, the wind's the same for everybody, isn't it? So
yes and no. Little two strokes, big four strokes.
The little bike, you know, it gets buffeted around by it, but we're probably a bit better on fuel, so we probably had a bit of a start.
Pit stop was about 12 seconds.
Yeah. Well, we had no need to stop.
Yeah,
yeah.
16 seconds
compared to the sort of 35 to 50 seconds.
Right. I'm just amazed.
You are amazed.
I'm absolutely
It's getting better now. He's amazed now.
Absolutely speechless.
He's moving up the scale. Well, I've never known you speechless.
No, it's quite unusual, isn't it? Yeah, I never thought I'd be
The bike ran well.
Yeah, little bike was great.
It took you a while to get it away off the line.
Yeah. We've got to be honest. We used a lot of oil in the race yesterday, and we didn't quite know how it was going to finish today. So
it's all coming out
it was a little bit of hope.
It's all coming out now.
No, it was burning it.
Yeah, I gathered that.
Yeah, but we used half of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we were a little bit not sure what was going to happen.
How much oil does that hold?
Only 1200cc.
1200cc. At one point. Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
2 pints. 1200cc is just over 2 pints. Yeah. So you're losing half of that. You just have over a pint of oil left.
Well, anyway, I don't know.
So that's coming in bits now.
Yeah, I think so. Yes. I think so.
Have you got any more plans this year for racing?
I've got no plans at the time being.
Tom Snow,
I'm just going to let this sink in for a little while.
What are your speech making ability like? What's that like?
Poor.
The reason I asked that is because they're having dinner back here in January.
I'm going to come here.
Yeah.
Well, I better start on that now, haven't I?
I'll work on that one about you. I'm sure you'll do fine, but on behalf of everyone, both our viewers, congratulations on a fantastic big yes, thoroughly deserved.
Can I just say a big thank you, obviously, to Colin and everybody from Falcon Film, Carol, and all the marshals, all the volunteers who make this meeting work, because without them, we're not doing this.
Well, you're saying all the right things, well said.
You know, for us, this is just fun for us, isn't it?
I think Tom is saying that for all the riders have competed.
Without doubt. Without them, we can't do it. So,
well chosen words, Tom Snow, the winner of the ultra lightweight race 2019. Congratulations, all the best. We'll see you up there on the podium.
Right, we're going to have to wrap this race up here. Unfortunately, we can't go to the fanfare. Slight technical problem, but
right, well, battery's going flat, you name it.
I think there's something on the lens.
I think it's quite amusing that Tom is sponsored by First Impressions Hair Studio.
Yeah. Well, he wouldn't be sponsoring, shouldn't be sponsoring you or Tom.
It's obviously his stylist is there.
Anyway, that was a
well noted, Chris McGann.
It was a fantastic race, this one. I mean, we all thought Lancelot Unison was going to do it again with the advantage of just coming into the pits and out again, and the advantage of the 400.
You think he wouldn't do it? It was 46 seconds down.
Even without the pit lane speed penalty, he still would have beaten Tom Snow, which was it.
Whether that knocked the stuffing out of him, he lost a bit of drive, I don't know.
And Radley Hughes again. Great to see someone in second place, equally as delighted as the person.
Absolutely, I'm thrilled for him. Absolutely. So even if I did forget his name in the excitement.
yeah.
But
you've done it a couple of times this week, haven't you, John? Nick.
Viewers, that is Sambo. I was not even telling you what else is being called. You understand out there, wherever you are in the world, it's not the easiest thing to follow two races at once. But ably assisted by Chris McGann, who might like to just summarise his thoughts on the race, even if he did get here late trying to pull his awning down.
Well, I was fighting the wind just like the riders, so that's my excuse for the awning.
Enjoyed watching the race and following it?
Well, yet again, a very, very close race, and I know that Tom pulled it out of the bag in the end, but I mean, the battle for the places, I mean, every Manx Grand Prix race we've had this week has been, just fantastically close, haven't they? It knocks some of the other races that are being held around the place.
No names, no backdrill, but these are fantastic races. Let's face it, on the start line, we no one had a clue who's going to win it. You can think of favourites, but I don't think Tom Snow would win today. I thought Lancelot would win it again.
Well,
and in the lightweight race,
I thought Tom would have, was going to be fairly close. But Lancelot shot himself in the foot there. But then there's fair play to Rad, because he was being right up there as well. Yeah. And Rad had to have the longer stop than Lancelot and Tom.
As you were saying, Nick, when you couldn't call this before the race, I think systems as usual for the next one, which is the Manx Grand Prix Senior race. We've got the possibility of James Hind doing the treble, which is done by late great Dan Neame before, and we've got a list of senior Manx Grand Prix winners in the past that will give you when we come to the line in the next race, which is not too far away. Are you looking forward to this one?
I really am. Senior Manx Grand Prix, the climax of the week. 4 laps, tell me it's 4 laps, please.
I really hope it's 4 laps, but if not, it's still going to be good.
The windy conditions are making the Clark and Gloucester decision a little bit more difficult, because it really is windy. I've had every rider, male and female, using some choice language about the weather. And Dave Butler's description of how he's trying to get into Windy Corner, not fit for publication.
Well, anyway, on that note, join us for the Manx Grand Prix Senior race, which will be airing live soon on Manx Grand Prix TV Live. It's goodbye from us for now. Why did I just do that? And Ben, we'll see you soon.
I think it's like usual cock-up at the end of either the end or the opening of any of our productions. But whatever,
you can do the senior, mate.
Looks like I'm going to start the senior, but see you later, guys. And Carls.